Hello, Medford Third Primary. Mwahaha. Let's learn another song. All right. We are going to learn a song called Family History. I Am Doing It. And I like how that makes me feel like, yeah, I can do family history. So really quick, what is family history? Family history is a couple of different things. It's the history of your family. No, but really, you can tell family stories. You can get to know who your great-great-great-grandparents were. You can also take your family members' names to the temple to help do work for them and help them to make covenants with God that they couldn't make when they were alive here on earth. It's pretty exciting stuff. So let's learn this song. I think the best way for us to learn this song is we'll go ahead and sing it all the way through, and then we'll go back and one line at a time, we'll go over the actions that we have to go with the words, and we'll sing it. Okay, here we go. Family history, I am doing it, my family history. And the love I feel when I'm doing it is very sweet to me. I learn stories of my progenitors, I write their history. I keep records of my loved ones on my own family tree. All right, so that was really fun. I paused a little bit here and there as I tried to remember the words, so it's okay if you have to do that too. All right, so the very first line is family history, I am doing it. So let's talk about these signs to help us remember. So for family, you're gonna put your pointer finger and your thumbs together like you're making googly eyes, okay? So you put those together, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna swing them around in a circle because you're hugging your family, okay? So family history. All right, the next one, I'm doing it. This is actually a sign for work because it takes work to do your family history. You gotta work on it. You gotta do it, find all those family members, right? So, family history, I am doing it, my family history. Very good, nicely done. All right, let's talk about the second line. And the love I feel when I'm doing it is very sweet to me. So those actions, let's talk about those. And the love I feel, don't you just feel love when you're getting a hug? So the love I feel when I'm doing it, again, here's our work, right? Because it's work. So the love I feel when I'm doing it is very sweet to me, okay? And this is actually, so you're gonna take your fingers and you're pulling them down on your chin. It's like, give me more sugar, right? Because it's like a dessert, it's sweet, sweet. All right, so let's go ahead and sing that second line together, and then we'll put the first and second together, okay? So here we go. And the love I feel when I'm doing it is very sweet to me. Sometimes I like to point at myself. Me. All right, let's do the first two lines, okay? Family history. I'm sorry. Let's start over. Get your fingers ready. I didn't give you a lot of time to prepare. I wasn't even ready. Here we go. Family history, I am doing it, my family history. And the love I feel when I'm doing it is very sweet to me. Good, nicely done. All right, let's do the third line. This one has some fancy words in it, so here we go. Okay, so this one's fun. I'm gonna figure out, okay. I learn stories of my progenitors, I write their history. Whoa, there were some big words there, okay? So I learn stories. How will I remember this action? One of the first stories that I learned about is the ugly duckling. So we're gonna make little duck hands. and you're gonna grab, and they're gonna try and bite each other. I don't know. That's not very nice. Anyway, so I learned stories of, here's the weird word, progenitors. Sister Stubbs, do I really have progenitors? Sounds like a disease. It's not. Progenitors means ancestors, right? Your great-grandma, your great-great-grandpa, all of those people who came before you, those are progenitors. So our sign, our action that we're using for progenitors is actually, this might help you remember what the word progenitors means. So we're gonna do the sign for father and the sign for mother. And guess what? We're gonna do their father and their mother and their father and their mother and their father and their mother and their father and their mother. I'm just kidding, don't go that far, you'll fall over. So what you're gonna do is progenitors. I know, it's a weird word, one more time. Progenitors. I hope you feel really smart because you are smart. Okay, here we go. The last part of that line is I write their history, okay? So writing, like this is maybe a line, maybe you're writing down a line from the story of one of their lives, and you're writing it down in a book so that you can remember your family history stories, right? I write their history, okay? Let's try and sing that whole third line together, and then we'll try and do the first, second, and third, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I learn stories of my progenitors. I write their history. Pretty good. Okay, let's try all three of those lines. Back to the beginning. Remember? Get our little Google eyes. Family history, I am doing it. Come on, here we go. Ready? Family history, I am doing it. My family history. And the love I feel when I'm doing it is very sweet to me. I learn stories of my progenitors. I write their history. Nicely done. I guess I should teach you the last line, huh? Yeah, let's do the last line. Then we'll do the whole song all together. So the last line is very fun. So we are going to keep records of our loved ones. My loved ones, okay? So, how many remember this action? Well, this action is kind of fun. It makes me think of putting all those stories in a box, and then I'm keeping them. And I'm keeping them close to me. So I keep records of my loved ones. I like this. So this is like the hug of love. I keep records of my loved ones on my own family tree. Have you ever seen a genealogy chart, a family tree chart? It's really fun. So you get grandma and grandpa, and then they have these lines that come down, and they've got all the kids' names, and then lines come down, and you've got all of their kids' names, and lines come down. So this, our family tree, is a way of showing that chart of who's all the way down. So let's do that last line one more time, and we're gonna sing it. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. I keep records of my loved ones on my own family tree. Let's do that one more time, okay? Because it was a little iffy for me. All right, here we go. I keep records of my loved ones on my own family tree. That was pretty good. Can we try it one more time for my sake? And then we'll do the whole song, okay? Here we go. I keep records of my loved ones on my own family tree. I think we've got this. Okay. Are you ready for the whole song? Shake it up. Stretch a little. It's always good to stretch. I like stretching. All right, here we go. Whole song, starting with family history. I am doing it. Here we go. Family history, I am doing it, my family history. And the love I feel when I'm doing it is very sweet to me. I learn stories of my progenitors, I write their histories. I keep records of my loved ones on my own family tree. Good job, everyone. Thank you for singing with me. And go and ask your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, if they know who
their progenitors are.
If they know who their progenitors are. Thank you. And we're done.